What's good, yo? My name is Dapa, and this is Dapa Vibes. Today in the building, we have a special guest by the name of Thomas Maguire. Welcome, Thomas.
Thank you very much.
How you been?
Not too bad, man. Not too bad. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, man. You
Good.
look great.
You too, man.
It's been a long time since I saw you.
I know it's been since last year, was it?
Yeah. Man, welcome. I really don't like to introduce people, so you know what? I just want people to hear straight from you. Who is Thomas?
Well, I'm Thomas. I'm a filmmaker. I'm working in short films at the minute. Looking to make the jump into feature films soon enough, and yeah, that's it.
Wow. So before I have so many questions, but then I'll keep it short. Before I go into those questions,
Yeah.
I just want to know your background. How was your background? Your upbringing? Where did you grow up?
Well, I grew up in Tralee, County Kerry. My dad always loved films. My mom also liked films a bit, but wasn't as big into them. But I always really liked, I had a massive DVD collection at home when I was a kid, and really got into storytelling, that side of things. And then in transition year in school, I did a module called Media Studies, and they introduced us to script writing. And when they showed me the format of a script, I always struggled with long big pieces of text. But when I read a script, I was able to read it and understand it and really visualize it. And that paired with my love for storytelling, I realized maybe architecture, which was my original plan, isn't for me. Maybe I have to go into film. And from then on, it was just history. I went into film, and that was it.
Wow, that's so interesting. So looking at your background, your dad loved film, so we can say he was one of your inspirations. Apart from your dad, who also inspired you to, to major into films?
Who inspired me?
Yeah, did you see someone around in your community doing the same, or it was just you, yourself?
Not necessarily. I just kind of I loved films, loved storytelling, and just from that, just decided that maybe this is the direction that I have to go. It's just, it made a lot of sense for me to do this when they're my core strengths. That there wasn't necessarily one person that was an inspiration to me. I'd get kind of mentors throughout my time that would teach me different things that would help me along the way. But I can't really say that there was one major inspiration.
Yeah. So when you said you started, you wanted to do architecture.
Yeah, I originally wanted to do architecture, but realized that it probably wasn't going to be for me, because now looking back, the course is very long, and it's a very long time before you actually get working in architecture. Whereas this, I can just get out and make a short film tomorrow if I wanted to. And that's another motto that I have when it comes to filmmaking, is a lot of people sit around waiting for funding, waiting for something to happen for them to go out and make a film. Just pick up a camera and go. If you've got a story, if you've got your friends who will be acting your film, help out with different crew roles, like holding a camera or boom mic or something, just go out and make the bloody thing. It'll stand to you in the end. It may not be like a Scorsese film, but it'll be something that you've made that you can sit over and be proud of.
Yeah.
And even if it's not the best, it's a learning experience. The next one that you make will be even better.
What was your very first film that you did? And what were the challenges?
Well, the first film I did, which wasn't exactly a film, it was just kind of a really silly sketch thing that I started YouTube years ago, and I made this really silly sketch short film with my cousins, and I don't even want to bring it up because it's.
I have to watch it. I have to watch it.
It was horrendous. It is. I've done everything I can to delete it from every face of the internet possible, but
you have to keep those, because those are humble beginnings.
Yeah. Well, I've got it on a hard drive somewhere safe, just to when I'm off with making big blockbuster feature films, I can come back and say this is where I started.
Yeah.
But my first short film that I actually made properly was Cappuccino to Go. I was in Kerry College doing the content development for film and TV course, and it was raised to me, oh, you've got access to equipment here. Why not make a short film while you're here? So I was like, do you know what? Cool, sounds good. I thought about it that my mom runs the cafe down at the Tralee Bay Wetlands.
Yeah.
I knew that I possibly have access to the location there. And because of working there for so long, I knew the location very well. And through that, I was like, okay, I can visualize this story happening here, 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 here. Just knowing the location really helped with actually writing the story. And then I pitched it to the crew course that was in Kerry College. The head of that course, Brian Nolan, and he, like, because we had all of our stuff in order, like we had the insurance, we had the risk assessment done, we had the location agreed.
What's the insurance for?
Just in case anything happens with like crew, equipment, cast, that like it covers the college, covers us, that if there was a claim or something happened and someone was to claim, that there'd be insurance there to cover it. Otherwise, we'd be in serious trouble. But it was all okay. We'd all that sorted because the college covered us with public liability insurance, and we were able to go off and make the short film. And I got crew from the crew course in Kerry College. It was very good crew. They were coming to kind of the like last quarter of the course for them, and they'd already got all the experience and they knew who was good in which roles. And Kate, the DOP, she was amazing what she did. There was my film, and then we did another film just a week beforehand, and she was the DOP on that one as well. And it was just an incredible experience to have. I think there was 15 crew of us all together. That just having that little ecosystem working together to make my vision come to life.
Teamwork. Yeah.
It was a dream come true. But I did find on the day that we were running out of time. We started shooting at 1:45, and we needed to be out by 9. And I had one shot left to get, and it was getting to 25 to 9. And I was like, yeah, I don't know how we're going to figure this out. So got up, took a step outside, took a breath, and just breathe,
breathe,
and back in, figured out what we needed to do, and there we go, we got it done.
That's so interesting. So out of all the films that you've done, which one are you most proud of? Like, this is the one, and what achievement did he do? Like, how far did he go?
Which film am I most proud of?
Yeah, and why?
I'm not really sure. Like, I'm very proud of Cappuccino to Go because it's like the story all came from me. I directed it, and it was my first film, and it's like it holds a special place in my heart. But Morning Wood, which we did as a 48-hour challenge. So
48, like you did it in 48 hours.
Completely finished it in 48 hours. There's a thing in Cork called the Picture House Cork, and or the People's Picture House in Cork, and they run a 48-hour challenge every year where filmmakers come together in teams and they make films 5 minutes in length over 48 hours. So you get your prompts and what you have to do, the genre and all of that on the Friday morning. I think it's 9 a.m. they start, and you get until 9 a.m. on Sunday to finish the films. And then there's a screening on the Sunday, and you get to, like, everyone goes up, they get to see each other's films, see what everyone did in the 48 hours. It's great fun. But we applied for it, didn't get accepted because we're based in Kerry, and they wanted to be able to do behind the scenes, which is fair enough. But it wouldn't have worked for them to have somebody in Kerry doing BTS when everyone else is in Cork. It just didn't make sense. But we'd already booked off the weekend to do it anyways. So we said, do you know what? Let's just go and do one ourselves. So we came together. It was a bit later than the actual start time, but we kind of still stuck to the 48 hours. So from the 48 hours of, I think it was 3 o'clock on the Friday to 3 o'clock on the Sunday was all we had to make the film. And we just came up with this idea for a spoof zombie comedy film. And we were walking around the woods where we filmed it, and we were like, what are we going to call this? And then we were like, one of the lads said Morning Wood. We were like, you know what, that's got a ring to it, and the fact that it's like it's a comedy as well, it just fit it. So that one I'm very proud of how it turned out, because I did all the cinematography for it, and it was really fun to make. But we did also do a Christmas special film called Santa's Coming, and I
I think I saw that one.
Yeah. We've that one actually fully released on our YouTube channel. But that one was...
What's the name of the YouTube channel, just in case some people want to watch
Productions.
Yes.
So we've only got that up there. We wanted to do more, but we haven't. Everyone's been busy. We haven't been able to get together. But hopefully now during the summer we'll get a few more projects done. But that Santa's Coming one I was very proud of, because we won the best cinematography at Picture House, and
what's Picture House?
It's like a community cinema film group where on the third it's the last Wednesday of each month they host a screening in the Pavilion in Cork, and it's basically everyone can submit their films who's in the local area. So Cork, we're from Kerry, but we kind of throw our stuff in just if it's accepted, it is whatever. But we submit our films to them. They pick them out for each month, and then there's a screening of, I think, is it 12 films? I'm trying to remember exactly.
Yeah.
But then everyone who's working on the films, they come and they all watch each other's films, and it's like a nice little community.
It must be fun.
Thing.
Yeah,
it's great fun, and it's great to get the reaction from everyone for each year, like, because you're there supporting everyone else's films and they're supporting your film, and it's just a really nice atmosphere.
Yeah, and the fact that you won the best cinematography, I can't imagine how you felt.
The thing is, I wasn't able to go up because I was working.
Yeah,
and I just got a text that night. I was like, Thomas, you won. It was like, Thomas, you won best cinematography. I was like, no way. And then I checked the Picture House story, and it was like the best cinematography to Santa's Coming. I was like, no way. How?
That's great.
So, but no, I there was one shot in it that I was really, really, really proud of.
Yeah.
And yeah, no, that was...
Man, congrats, man. Like,
thanks so much.
That's so interesting. And also, I wanted to ask, are there any future plans? And also, apart from the challenges, what do you think should be done, like, to improve the film industry, especially here where we live in Kerry?
Future plans, I'm working on a short at the minute, which I've submitted to I've not submitted yet, but I'm planning to submit to Galway Film Fleadh. I was also on work placement this year with Orange Mansion Productions in Killarney, and with them they'd done 3 or 4 short films, and they were submitting them all to Galway Film Fleadh, because if you're not in, you can't win. So we're just submitting everything, and hopefully at least one of them gets in. But I've worked on, was it 1, 2? I've worked on 3 of the films that have been submitted into Galway, and then I kind of with them I kind of took one of the plays that Brian Bowler, who's the owner of Orange Mansion Productions. He had a play that he did last year with a theatre group, the Four Squires in Killarney. They do kind of it's amateur dramatics, but it's kind of dark comedy plays that they do twice a year. And he had this play that he'd written for it, and I've seen it a couple of times, and I read the script, and I was like, this could really work as a short film. And basically I pitched my vision to him, and he was like, yeah, this could work. So we decided, as part of the placement, my last project that I do with them was to do the short film, and because I just bought a cinema camera myself, I was able to use that.
So expensive. We need to use that. We need to use
definitely,
that.
definitely. But I got a chance to test it out and practice with it to make a short film with them, and we're hopefully getting it into Galway, but it's fingers crossed yet. We don't know. Hopefully I get the edit done in time.
You will definitely. So on Dapa Vibes, I always have these 2 cards, and there are questions on each card.
Yep.
So I want you to pick one card, then I'm gonna ask you the questions which are on that card.
Okay.
So which one?
We'll go this one.
Yeah, everyone picks this card. I don't know why. So what does success mean to you? This is just personal now.
What does success mean to me?
Yes.
In regards to
everything. Yes, just in general.
Being happy in life. Just doing something that I love with people that I love and enjoy being around. Having the fun, having the crack. Just enjoying life. Yeah. That is all that success really is, because like you've only got one life, might as well make the most of it while you're here. Then on a more professional level, to be able to like create films and tell stories that make people feel something, like let people walk out of the theater after seeing a film and they feel inspired, or they have a new outlook on a topic, or that they overall the experience of watching a film that I've created, that I've written, directed, with everyone else who was involved, that film has changed their perspective on something, or it has left them moved, altered in a way.
Yeah, that's a great answer. And the last question is, what is the biggest lesson that you've learned in life?
Biggest lesson that I've learned in life. Ooh.
It could be anything.
Biggest lesson I've learned in life is...
That's a tough one.
there's a great bit of advice that I got, which I'm trying to think of, but it's locked somewhere in the brain. I can't think of, from David Ralph, a guy who's friends with my dad. He's a producer, and he's actually a friend of mine now as well, from all the interactions I've had with him. But he gave me a really good piece of advice, and he's gonna kill me now because I can't remember it. But
yeah, you could just,
he's I think the best lesson, even from a professional standpoint, was getting the harshest criticism, and just knowing that it's nothing personal. That if somebody's pointing out that there's a mistake, that there's an issue, don't take it to heart. Even if their criticism is wrong in a way, there has to be something there that if they're bumping on a section of whatever it is, there has to be something there that you just have to look at yourself and see how you can change it. And that way is that was something that I was told, that really kind of stuck with me, that it's nothing personal, it's just purely creative. Just take the positive from the negative and figure out a way to make it a positive again.
Yeah, that's really true, because so many people react, when somebody's telling them, like, you know what, I feel like you could have done this better. Just take it in, and you can learn something out of it, the way you've said, like, it's never personal.
Totally.
Yeah, so the last question before we go, for those people who are really inspired to get into film, like, it could be young ones, it could be the older ones, anyone, like, what advice can you give them apart from the one you just said, like taking any criticism positively?
The best advice I can give to young people, like, want to get into the film industry, and that is just get out and do it. Like, don't wait around. If you've got a phone, if you've got friends, I hope you've got friends. You just go out and make something. You don't have to show it anywhere. You don't have to like do anything special. Just do something, and from doing you'll learn. Because the best learning experiences I've had are mistakes that I've made on set, mistakes I've made in life, and you just learn from all those mistakes. So the earlier you can get out and just start making films, the quicker you're going to become a successful filmmaker.
Yeah, you heard it. Don't waste your time. If you want to start something, just start. Just do it. Because the same like with me, when I wanted to start the podcast, I was like, I'm going to start tomorrow.
Yep.
Even though I don't know most of the stuff, I was like, you know what? I'll just start.
Yep.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Thomas Maguire. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much, Thomas, for pulling up.
No problem.
And I hope I'll have you again when you have the biggest film in the world.
I'd say no, it won't be the biggest film in the world, but we'll try to get as close as
Why
possible.
Why not?
We'll see you.
Man, once again, ladies and gentlemen, Thomas Maguire. You're watching Dapa Vibes.